by the title of this video, you would already know that I'm going to give you guys a tour of all the ceiling fans in my closet, or all the ceiling fan motors. Well, everything that I have in the closet, basically. So I'd open this door all the way over here. My doors are dirty. I need to clean them off with a rag, a moist rag. They're dirty on both spots. And that back wall. So you come in here, and I pull this main chain here, and you'd see all my lights that come on. This is the light kit that I wired up in a video, and it sets right here for display of light bulbs and stuff. So first off, let's start on the bottom here, where we're usually, well, no, not where usually everyone wants to start. Let's start from the top, actually. That's cheap spray paint, just some more cheap spray paint. That's the motor housing to the ceiling fan that used to be in my grandma's room. And this right here, that right there is the light kit of the Bluffton, which has a switch cap on it now, but I'll show you guys that here in a second. After I get done with the top, here's the three motor housings of the Littletons, and well, there's four actually. One of them's set within another because one of them's real small, and I repainted all of them. They look nice. They look brand new. This is the spray paint I used right here. It's primer and white. So is this one. This one's a brand new. No, that's the used can. This is just a brand new can. Here's all my glass. That's for the Hampton Bay gazebo. I finally bought some glass for it. I hope it fits. I think it will. And that's the glass for the Honeywell Bluffton. This is these two globes right here. They're exactly the same. Those two are the two globes that go to the two outdoor ceiling fans. Those are the globes that came with the new light kits. All this right here, all the white canopies you see except this one right here, but the one that's set within it, that's the thing that goes over the down rod and covers the screws that the down rod connects to the motor. I repainted that, but not this piece. But all the other white canopies you see here have been repainted. Oops, bumped the camera. And the brass hasn't been repainted. I don't think I'm going to repaint the brass though. I think it would seem kind of hard to repaint the brass. That's polished brass. And then I got these pineapple light globes that go to there's one behind it. I think you guys can see it. Yeah, it's back there. I don't know if you saw it, but it's back there. And it goes to the two light fixtures that I have, which are down below, but I'll get to those in a second after I get done with the top. And here's all my shades. Here's all my beaded glass shades. One of them's broken, unfortunately. It was the shades that go to the south wind, but I accidentally stepped on one and I chipped the glass. Well, I didn't chip it, I actually broke a big piece off. And it cuts really easily. I cut myself a few times with it by accident. Oh. There we go, readjusted. I'm getting too close to the light. And all those other shades, those gray shades you see, those shouldn't be really gray. I think they're just a little dirty. I think they do look. I think they're supposed to be gray out, though. I don't know what those shades go to. Those shades, they may go to the Huntington 3. The Huntington 3. These shades and the shades behind them go to these two bathroom lights, or just other light fixtures that you would see around, I guess. And yeah, that's pretty much all the shades. Of course, these shades are gonna stay because this is a piece of history, pretty much. Won't get into detail why I'm calling it history, but let's just say it's family related. Well, it's also really old too. It's older than me, almost twice as old as me. That globe right there is it's the schoolhouse globe, and it's a medium size. The one behind it is the smallest size of a schoolhouse globe, and that's just something to keep everything smelling good in here, because this closet gets kind of musty every now and then. Alright, finally down to the bottom. Well, let's look at the middle a little bit more. Here's the cord I would use to test the ceiling fans. Yeah, the side of it. Here's the wire nuts that are capping it off, and those are the wires to this thing. This is the Bluffton manual, and within it there's the manuals of the light kits that I installed on the 2 outdoor ceiling fans that I have. I finally figured out, well, I'll tell you when I get to it. But anyway, Harbor Breeze Summit from 1995. And this ceiling fan, I finally figured out what it's called. I looked at the switch housing, and it turns out it does have a name. I saw it. It's really hard to see too. It's called a Bahama. Really weird name. I haven't heard of it before. There's the so that's some sort of Bahama. It's not a Hampton Bay. It might be. I'm not sure. Is it a Hampton Bay Bahama or something? Or is that just the actual company? But that's a Slim Littleton. That's one of my Slim Littleton Slim motors. It's actually in pretty good shape. Huntington 3. Huntington 3 as well, the one that's in the worst shape. That's the better one. That's the one that's actually sitting on the light kit right now. Hampton Bay gazebo right here. It's the early version. It's older. And a 2008 Littleton. That's a 2001, I think. That's Harbor Breeze Analyze. Craft Made. That's going to be next on my repainting list. It needs it badly. Looks like that motor might be a little blackish brown, but that's actually rust. Or brownish black, whatever you call it. That's actually all that rust that's on there. Where the blades would attach, there's no rust whatsoever. So the true color of the fan is pretty much white. 2001 Littleton. That's the louder motor. Y'all have seen it run before. I said it was louder of the 3. I haven't been able to suspend that one from a ceiling yet. And here is the Bluffton. It's hard to see, but yeah, it's got a switch cap, as you can tell. I took off the light kit because the light kit didn't look good on there when it was just sitting in storage. So I put the switch cap on there. I said, why not put the switch cap on there since they gave me one? I'm assuming the switch cap is for storage reasons, or if you don't want the light, then, well, heck, go ahead and put it on there. But you just have an extra chain, because then the chain for the light would be disabled. You'd have to take the chain out or unscrew the nut on the chain and then stuff it inside of the switch housing, and I guess cap it off. I guess that's how you would look like it got removed, and tape off the hole or something with black electrical tape to make it look at least decent. That's what I probably would do, but there's probably other methods. There's the 2 light fixtures, stray blade brackets, and the blade brackets to the Analyze is those flower ones. And then there's just other blade brackets that don't have blades yet. There's one in that pile that goes to one of this blade that's laying across top here. We'll get to those blades in a second. So now, I'm going to go over the blades next. Then I'll go over what's in that box. Then I'll go over what's in these two containers here. I'm starting to sort my parts out more. And by the way, guys, be prepared for a long video. The video is pretty much only halfway done. I still got more to show you. I'll try and go as fast as I can, but at the same time not confusing you guys. Sorry, I got down on my knee and my voice jumped a little bit. Okay. Littleton blades with the Littleton blades with different blade brackets. And then these Littleton blades down here have the longer tails here. These have shorter tails. Longer tails, these are more far apart. Yeah, this is Littleton blades. These are different Littleton blades right here. They're kind of separated. And the rainbow blades go to no ceiling fan. I got those at a yard sale. Outdoor blades, there's 2 sets there. I finally found my other set. It was over at my grandparents' house. The main one that I featured on this channel. And this is the stray, this is the only blade left to the white Craftmade here. The only blade left, and it has a blade bracket, which is somewhere in here. It might be this one. Yeah, it's this blade bracket. And that blade bracket's similar to the others. Very similar, actually. It's just a little whiter. It's seen much less pollen and sun. 2 stray blades. These are actually the same blades that went to my grandma's old ceiling fan. Same as the motor housing that's up there. I only have 2 of the blades. The other 2, I couldn't take one of them I couldn't take the bracket off, and then the other one it snapped in half. Harbor Breeze Summit 1995. These are the blades for that. And then Bluffton blades right here. See, there's the Bluffton blades. And on the very bottom is the Analyze blades, the Harbor Breeze Analyze. So now let's look what's in this box. Alright, gonna have to sit down. So actually, let me get you guys on the tripod real quick. Got the tripod. Fairly quick installation on the tripod. Let me raise the neck of the tripod real quick. There we go. Gonna get some weird angles for a second. And just before this video, I'd actually just rearranged my closet, so everything looks nicer. And as some of you guys would notice, my subscribers and people who regularly watch my videos, you guys notice that it's kind of changed up at the top. And it's also changed inside of those white containers over there. And there's also one more white container. Usually it used to be only one, but now I have 2. And the second one, you understand why I have a second one now. Obviously it's for rearranging some more of my parts. So, I've got a mercury lamp, aka xenon lamp, is that how you call it? I've heard, this is, I think, what Photonic Induction says it? Is that how you say his YouTube channel? Photonic Induction? Kind of tongue twists. That's, what he calls these is xenon lamps. But I call it a mercury vapor lamp is what a lot of you guys call it. I don't have a socket for it, so I can't demonstrate it just yet. I'll look at getting one from Walmart one of these days. It just slides out of the camera. Pretty sure some of you guys got a laugh out of that. It just, wee. But anyway. This looks like it would be an LED light bulb, but all the boxes that I have LED bulbs in them. Except this one. This one's got the... Used to have the flicker flame, but I don't have the flicker flame in it anymore. I have candelabra bulbs in here. 2 of them. And in this one, it has like a little tray that pulls out. And I just put a bunch of light bulbs that I have in stock in here. Black light, 2 nightlight bulbs, a candelabra base LED bulb, 2 candelabra base incandescents, and an LED light bulb. Which would have originally went in this box, but for some reason I put it in this one. Doesn't even make sense, but it's just how the way I wanted it. There we go. Let me kind of sit in a different position here. There we go. Alright, let me move the box out of the way so I can show you guys things one at a time. So, we ain't even done with half of what's in that box. So, I'm going full on into detail about what all is in my closet. So, this is a box that used to be full of all candelabra LEDs. It used to be full of all of these, but now it only has 1 in there. I put these inside of the Hampton Bay Clarkston. These 3 are incandescents. These 3 right here are incandescents. I can't pull them out, but you know what incandescents look like. They're the same as what's in this box right here. So, yeah, be prepared for this to be a long video, because I'm only a little bit farther than halfway done. Russian Fazbear, though, he wouldn't even be close to halfway done with his fan collection through here. Well, I'm actually showing details of where I store all my parts and everything. He didn't, but still, his video would be longer than mine in just ceiling fans and showing where he stores them all. So there's all of that. Obviously, this used to have the flicker flame in here. It was $1 at Walmart. I just got it for the heck of it because I actually kind of like flicker flames. Excuse me. Kind of burped a little bit. This is a really dirty nightlight. A bunch of bugs got all over it. But yeah, it's a really dirty nightlight. I don't use it anymore. And this is a busted color changing nightlight. The switch is busted on it. You have to push in on the switch to get it to work again. I'm keeping it around though because I might be able to fix it. I'll tamper with it. And here's a cover to the nightlight. Not the LED one, but the candelabra base one. And what else is in this box is these 2 nightlight, I mean not nightlight, but technically nightlight, but these 2 bulbs that came out of the Harbor Breeze Summit. These 2 bulbs were made in the same place that the fan was made in, so that's what's making me think these bulbs are old. But they might have just searched up what kind of bulbs they could buy from the same place and got them. And then this is the extra parts that the box of the light kits gave me. This is the extra parts. This is what the sockets were originally attached to, but I detached them. These actually have the stickers on them. The other ones didn't. And here's a silver one. The other silver one's being used right now. Not going to go into detail what it's used for. It's not being used on a ceiling fan. It's just being used as a similar to a ceiling fan. I mean, similar to a ceiling light, but a little different. But I won't go into detail about it. And these are the old light kits, the old pieces. They also have the stickers on them, but they're both different in the way. One's made in a different place than the other, or one's made from a different time than the other, and that's because they came from two different fans. So, and what else I have in this box is just this push light thing. Changes color. Nothing much to it. So, and that's what's left in this box. It's completely empty. I just put that light back in there. put all these back in here. Go ahead and pack everything back up. I will eventually get a light fixture for the mercury vapor lamp, but I just haven't had the urge to buy one yet. Still trying to work my way up there. So this box is going to be last because this box has a lot of stuff in it. And you probably noticed by the cover, it said ceiling fan, screws, and small parts. Well, that's pretty much what's in there. And in here is, oh, the glare is a little bit too much. In here, mounting brackets. These are one of the good ones. You slide it over the screw and you screw the other one in. It goes either way. One's on the outside, one's on the inside. Harbor Breeze Analyze mounting bracket. This goes to one of the Huntingtons. This goes to one of the 3-bulb light fixtures that I have. This goes to one of the single bulb light fixtures. I don't have another one. I only have just this one. I don't know why I only have one. Ball hangers for down rods. These two go together, obviously. And this is the mounting bracket to the slim Littleton motor. And here's these collars that would go over the canopies to cover up the holes and stuff. Cotter pins, hitch pins, all that. And you get the point. It's just pretty much all the same from there on. And there's a few down rods that are put together, at least 2. And this is a another mounting bracket. And this one goes to another ceiling fan. So, and this one right here, this is the mounting bracket that goes to one of the outdoor fans. And yeah, you get the point. And here's the other mounting bracket to the other 3-bulb light fixture I have. So yeah, have a whole bunch of stuff. There we go, level that out and cover her up just like so. Right, scoot that out of the way. And there we go. Now this is where the video is going to progress. Or this is where the video is going to start coming to an end. Just inside of a container, there's all the bags. First up, you come across my replacement pull chains, replacement socket right there. Right there, I only have one. There's some little baggies of wire nuts and stuff. Those little baggies within there, both of those came from the 2 replacement light kits. I decided to put them in here for why not. There's a manual for the pull chains, what wires would go into what outlet. Got some pull chain extensions in here. Oh, no, those aren't pull chain extensions. Those are the pull chains to the replacements. Switches. Then you got some pull chain nut things that screws onto them. Then you've got a replacement light pull chain. I decided I'm not going to put it on the Craftmade because I'm just going to take the old one out and and put like a tape over the whole white electrical tape or something. Not the best way to do it, but it's just the way I would like to do it. So there's only one bag out of the way. That's pretty much what's in here. And we got some snipped off connectors. Obviously I had to modify the light kits because the wires had connectors on them. I had to take the connectors off because the wires from the actual ceiling fans didn't have connectors. They had wire nuts. You'd wire up the bare wires. They don't have the safe connectors. And this is the bag that would go to both of the, I know it doesn't look like much, and it isn't much. I'm missing some screws. I actually, when I demonstrated those two ceiling fans, I actually used the screws from the Huntingtons, because they fit, they're compatible. And this actually has, oh no, wait a minute. Oh, this is the, all my pull chain extensions without pulls. This is all the pull chain extensions. There's the cotton ones. Yeah, that was all my pull chain extensions. And this is the Huntington screws and pull chain decorative pulls. This is a bag of all my wire nuts. I have quite a bit of wire nuts. This is the bag that goes to the Aloha Breeze, which is still broken down right now, but I have to eventually reinstall it at my grandparents' house and take my Littleton back. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to mention this. I do have a Hampton Bay for those of you who are new to my channel and you haven't seen my fan collection much, or you haven't watched over my other videos. I do have a Hampton Bay. I do have a 2001 Hampton Bay Gazebo and a 2001 Littleton, but those two are currently installed. And I do have a Hampton Bay Southwind, but the Southwind is also installed. So, yeah. Okay, here's the bag. Yeah, I don't have much. So, but as I said, I lost some screws, and I've been using the Huntington screws because they're compatible. Alright. So yeah, this is the stuff to the two outdoor ceiling fans. Now that I have a bag for them, I might as well take out the screws of the light kit, put them in there. Out of both light kits, actually. And this is my bag. This is the heaviest bag out of them all. It has all of my Littletons together in one bag. Don't want to make a bag for each Littleton. That would be kind of wasteful for a bag, because it wouldn't be filling much space. And this is the Harbor Breeze Analyze. Replacement capacitors. The capacitor from the ceiling fan that used to be in my grandma's room, and then I ordered a new capacitor. And I peeled off the outer film. I don't know why I did that, but I just did. Peeled off the outer film of the bag. It was like a static electricity kind of plastic, something that would reduce static electricity, I guess. Cause the capacitors not to short themselves out or something. And this is the Bluffton screws and the decorative pulls. It doesn't look like much, once again, but it's actually everything right there. Not much. And here's the screws and pulls to the Harbor Breeze 1995 Summit. The Harbor Breeze Summit from 1995. Almost done here, guys. This came from this bag was for the ceiling fan that used to go to that light kit that I put a pull chain on and for a video. There's that light kit all the way up there. It's that light kit right there. It was the parts, it's the screws to the ceiling fan that used to go to. I forgot what the ceiling fan was called. But yeah. Used to go to that ceiling fan. It was an older model of some sort of ceiling fan. And here's the bag to the white Craft Made, which is just right in front of us right there, that rusty one. And one more little baggie. This bag used to contain all the screws and the pull chain pulls that came from the Southwind. This was the Southwind pull chains and screws, the pulls. And this is just a box of stray screws and all that I could possibly use for other ceiling fans. Some of them don't even go to ceiling fans, they're just there. And these paper clips are just for releasing the wires out of pull switch outlets. It recommends you to do it this way. So that is pretty much it. I'll go ahead and put everything back where it was. I have a wide variety of stuff. So, how about you guys tell me your thoughts on everything? Oh, and I also forgot. I skipped the ceiling fan by accident. In between both of those Huntingtons is a polished brass Craftmade. I forgot to mention it. So, don't hammer me in the comments saying I missed one. I mean, you probably already did it during the video, but just try not to hammer me in the comments because I missed a ceiling fan. I got it later in the video, just remember that. But you probably commented in the middle of the video. I mean, you don't have to remove the comment or anything. But just saying, go ahead and put everything back where it was. Just give me your thoughts and everything on how my fan collection looks. Whoops. Aimed down at the ground for too long. So, yeah. Give me your thoughts and stuff on what you think about my fan collection and how I have everything set up. What do you think about it? And yeah, 31-minute video. That's average of how long my videos used to be. So this is my live streams used to be way longer. Oh, by the way, there won't be any live streams anytime soon because apparently YouTube has banned me from live streaming. I don't know why. I think it's one of their errors that they talk about when you click on something about learn more. When you click learn more, it'll tell you it might have been an error. I didn't invade anything to community guidelines, so it definitely was an error. I'll have to see if I can situate that problem. I'll try and get back on live streaming as soon as I can, as soon as I fix this problem. But yeah, no live streams anytime soon because I'm having some issues with YouTube right now about my live streams. They're having some errors right now. Hopefully mine will be fixed. Try and see what I can do to fix it. So, and don't worry about those 4 torches and that fog machine. Those aren't for the fan collection. Those are just the torches are outdoor torches. I just have them in here for storage. And the fog machine's there because I use it sometimes. So, we back up, get a good view of my fan collection. Oh wow. So, thank you guys for watching. And that door is annoying, but so let me close the doors. So hope you guys enjoyed my fan collection tour, or a whole tour inside the closet. Showed you everything I had in there. And comment what you think about my fan collection, and comment if you suggest any changes. And I guess thanks for watching.